Before I start this podcast, it's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this podcast. This is Deep Dive Podcast. I'm your host, Gamer Anton D. Let's talk about Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels. So, my first thing I want to talk about is why I don't like Kanan. So, first thing I want to talk about Season 1. So, in Season 1, I had like a neutral of him. I don't like him, but I don't hate him. He was, for me in Season 1, he was kind of a mentor to Bridger. For Bridger, yeah. So his Jedi skills, it was from Kanan. So I kind of okay, man, good for you, man, good for you. And then in Season 2, so basically, Ahsoka Tano said, "Hey, Kanan, we will send you to this planet. Well, you should recruit Rex." So he basically went there, and he had this big, unhappy face. That's oh, I don't like corn troopers. And the thing is about the thing that he don't like corn troopers. I kind of don't get it. Like, he was a kid, and I don't remember a lot when I was a kid, and I feel yeah, maybe he remembers that as a kid because that's like a big history in the making right there. You're freaking in your house or in the temple training with a bunch of Jedis, and all of a sudden a bunch of clone troopers right in front of you just killed your Jedi master. I was like, maybe that's why he remembers that. But the thing is, he I don't know why he was so unhappy to meet Rex. He went there, he don't even freaking say hi or freaking how's your day going. He just all right. He just basically was quiet and let Bridger talk. And I feel like Kanan just don't want to don't think every clone trooper is a goddamn bad guy. So it's kind of made me kind of mad about him too, because yeah, he didn't know that the chip got removed. It was a chip who killed who made the clone troopers to kill the Jedis. And I feel yeah, some people, I think like a realistic thing will happen. Some Jedi is oh, they we find a chip on the clone troopers, we're gonna remove it. So I'm respecting respecting that all at least some clone troopers are nice or good. And after the war, the clone troopers, I don't know what happened to them. I think they kind of died out, or they don't use them anymore and get more of other people to get them. All right, yeah, I think that's it for why I don't like Rex. No, I'm sorry. Why I don't like Kanan. So my second thing, and this is actually kind of what I kind of like. They bring back some old characters, and with bringing back Ahsoka Tano and Rex, I kind of love it because I was born as a Clone Wars fan. I was a big nerd of the Clone Wars. And I like Ahsoka Tano, kind of. I like Rex a lot. I basically like Rex than Ahsoka Tano. So I love when they bring back old characters, and it made me feel a little bit better better than like the first season. Like the first season, I really don't like it. When I rewatch it, like I really didn't like it. I was a kid watching it too, or maybe a teen. I was watching it and I don't like it at all. So yeah, season 2 really changed my mind with bringing back old characters, and yeah, all right. And this is like the other things that I love about this. My new favorite character. So so basically, in season 2, they basically introduced new villains. They only introduced like 2 new villains: the Seven Sister and the Sith brother. Dude, and my favorite character in season 2 is the Seven Sister. And like she was gonna be like number 1, and then Sabine was gonna be number 2. The Seven Sister just like gave me, like, I love how they did it. They like how they introduced her. I kind of love it. And the thing like about her, like freaking mask, I just love it. Like it just remind me of like a Vader character. And and I need to watch it like twice. I think I need to watch it twice because I actually did notice that her voice changed when she wears the mask. And then and then like the whole season too. The whole season that she never used a mask. Every time it's like she showed her face. I was like, oh, what the heck? That's like the coolest thing about her. The mask. It's like the most awesome thing about her too. And funny thing, okay, this is like actually the most funniest thing that my dad brings up. Every character that I like in like Star Wars Clone Wars dies. I don't remember a lot of characters that I like except Rex and Anakin Skywalker, but I think it's a bunch of side characters that I really like in Star Wars, the Clone Wars. And then like it's kind of funny that all the characters that I like there died, except like 2 of them. And then in this, I said, man, the Seven Sisters are gonna be my number 1 favorite character. And then she actually died off. I was actually genuinely surprised about it because like some like cartoons, right, have a villain that lasts like at least two season or the whole entire season. Like I know the Grand Inquisitor died in season 1, but I was like, okay, that guy died. And then I felt like, okay, so the second villain is gonna be like lasting up to season 4, but I was dead wrong, and the Seven Sister died. I was so sad. And then I decided to watch the like the death of her like a second time, and I laughed so hard because like if you watch it, when Bridger didn't kill her, and oh yeah, Mole was there too, and Mole was still choking her like using the force. Basically, as like Bridger said, I can't do it, and then she had this big smile and ha ha ha, I'm gonna be alive, and then Mo just freaking like throw his lightsaber at her, and she's like, ah! And I kind of cracked up when I was rewatching it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a pretty cool death scene. Oh, and basically I forgot to add the old characters that Mo was introduced, and yeah, Mo was introduced, but it wasn't Doc Mo for some reason. They just say, my name is Mo. That's how they got introduction. If you're wondering how how Mo showed up, it's just because they went to a temple, but it was what's it called, a Empire or what's it called, Empire temple, and basically Mo was like stuck there, and it was like kind of funny because like straight off, like you cannot tell that was like you can tell it was Mo, but if you watch that just Rebels, you don't know it was Mo. But like the first time they show his face, I was like, that's Mo. Like you cannot fool me now. You cannot fool me. Yeah. And now I'm gonna talk about my thoughts. So the show, I actually if I didn't finish season 2, and I give it like a 4 out of 10, just because like Kanan, how he became like a freaking baby about like Rex, like he kind of trusts Rex, but like watching the whole season just changes my mind. And yeah, I give it a 5 out of 10 season 2. I still have like bias about Star Wars Rebels, but they kind of like died down. Like it was like 100, and now it became like at least 70%. And yeah, if you guys love this podcast, just leave a like or subscribe if you're a new person. And comment if you want more Star Wars Rebels or a different show that I should talk about. And yeah, that's it, folks, and have a nice day. Bye bye.